Hello, this is Two Hot Beans in a Pod. Welcome back. This is Itzel.
And I'm Liz. Thank you for joining or tuning in with us.
And today is December 30th. We are one day away from the year to end. And we are coming into a new decade, if you guys have not noticed.
Yes. Woo! I'm so done with 2019.
Yeah, it's been rough. So today we're going to talk about the worst and the bad. Well, I may say the bad and the good of 2019. For me, it was a roller coaster. And for you?
Yeah, definitely one of my most testing years.
Yeah.
Saying a lot.
So hopefully, I know 2020 will be much better for all of us because 2019 was in charge to make us stronger and prepare us for the new year. So, talking about the worst, what do you think will be the worst thing that happened to you in 2019, Liz?
What was the worst thing that happened to me in 2019? I mean...
Like the worst. We're going to go from worst to bad to good.
Oh, geez. I don't know. There was just a lot that happened this year. A lot. The worst, though.
Well, let's put it like this. 3 things that have impacted
my life right now.
2019, yeah.
Let's see. So I started the year with going to the hospital. Got stuck with that bill. That sucked. So that wasn't the worst, but it just didn't help my situation. I got into a car accident, which I'm still kind of dealing with.
So that was at the end of this year.
Yeah, that was at the end of this year. So we were going from beginning and then towards the end. And just kind of currently right now we're my living situation. It's not that it's the worst. It's just, it's opened my eyes to so much, but it's leading to such a great thing. Something that I've been putting off for quite some time, and I felt it in my heart that needed to be done. It's been trying.
Yeah. What about the best thing that happened during this year?
A lot happened. A lot of good things, so that's why I can't say if they're the worst things that's ever happened to me, because I've had worse. We started the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was awesome, and it's definitely one of the best things that we've done this year.
Yeah.
Going to New York
yes.
with our boys, that was great.
That was a fun trip.
Yeah, got over my fear of flying, so
she was really good.
Yeah, I traveled quite a bit this year. I even went to San Francisco and stuff, so that was cool. Yeah. How about you?
For me, the worst, it was my health. My health was not the best, and it was all caused of I suffer from anxiety, so it was caused from stress. My anxiety was the highest it could be. I guess one of the facts that put me there is putting my emotions where they shouldn't have been. So that stresses me out, feeling a certain way with the people I'm around. My family, the living situation. It's not the worst, but I do get stressed out because the understanding of how I feel, of how I want to live, it's very different than what my parents want to live or feel. It's not that it's bad, it's just really different. What else? Sorry, when I think, I look everywhere. I've noticed that. But that also taught me that I should be more selfish with myself. And that has taught me that I need to be more selective with people I put my emotions with. And I need to be more precautious of who I open up with. Even though it's funny to say that because I have a lot of trust issues. So when I do open up and then things don't work out, or things are not the way I thought they were when I opened up, it hurts me very much. So, because it's I'm already it's hard to open me up, and it's hard to for me to talk about certain things and to feel like you are actually genuine with your intentions to talking to me and to actually trying to hear me out and what's wrong with me and what's hurting me and what's on my mind. that when I see that you're just doing it just to get something, it hurts me very, very much. And I've learned that there's a lot of people that I thought were genuine, but they weren't. So, but it's okay because I don't hold grudges. But I learned to just be more selective in a way, you know?
Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
the best thing that could, like, it's not even, well, I kind of is 2019 for me because I was able to, like, open up with you and, you know, see that our friendship was genuine and you weren't, you know, not trying to get something out of me like a lot of people. So that was very nice and I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah, I'm thankful for you too, Omega. I mean,
you.
you have been literally like my rock through everything that's gone this year. I look back to so much of it and you're there. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, so my health was not the best this year. It was really, really bad. And the horrible thing is, like, it was a wake up call for me because my own body was fighting me. My own body was telling me, and it's not just my anxiety that was high, it was actual physical, that was my body turning on me and kind of telling me, like, you need to calm down, you need to relax, you need to, you know, and mentally just trying to hide it, try to not let people hear or see what I'm going through. That was hard, so that was draining. But that was like the worst, I guess, and I learned a lot. But the best thing was the podcast because I was a huge step for me. It was a huge milestone because I've been trying to do this for years. I've been trying to do something to help others that feel the same way I do, that go through similarity things that I've been through, that, you know, have PTSD, that have anxiety, that have self-doubt, low esteem. It's like we all go through those phases. So for me to help others in that hear me out that I've been through, because now I was nothing that I was 6 years ago. I am a much better woman and I am much more confident than what I was 6 years ago. The people that truly know me have seen the change, have seen the dramatic change I made with myself. And that makes me proud, and I want to share that, and I want to help people get to the point that they are comfortable with themselves and comfortable with their own bodies, but also mentally healthy, because it doesn't necessarily mean that if you have a fit body or you look good, you're mentally fine, because a lot of us are not mentally fine 100% of the time. We have our roller coaster, you know, life is full of roller coasters. So that's the thing I can say.
Yeah, I definitely learned a lot about and the downside though is that, like, I mean, we met because I was trying to get away from like a certain situation, and I've talked about it before. I'm so used to people coming in and out of my lives or my life just because I think someone is really truly there for me and that they are trying to be a friend, and so I bring them in, and turns out that it wasn't real. And I definitely had that this year happen again this year, but I'm thankful for it. Every single time that a situation like this comes across, I'm thankful for it because I learned so much, and I learned more about myself. And what I've learned is that if your version of me respecting you means disrespecting myself and my values, then you're not for me. It's not gonna work out. And I've learned more of like what my values are and how to stick up and stand for them more. But yeah, I just, again, like you, I've let some people in. It's very hard for me. I'm a very reserved person, and because I've been burned so many times, that's why. It's not that like I don't like people, but I would rather have a small circle than a big one, because at least I have my circle small, but everyone in there I know is real and is there for me, just like I am there for them. And the moment that I throw you into that, I call you a friend, you're not just a friend, you're family. So I go above and beyond for you. And some people take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And so I'm
It hurts.
Yeah, it does, but then, it builds us.
Of course. Yeah. for me, I've learned there's a lot of takers. There's a lot of people that want you there when they need you there, when they need the support, when they need, you know, a listener, when they need all of this. And it's like, I'm there. And that was like my biggest mistake, that I go on and beyond for others. And then when I'm upset, or when it's like, it doesn't really matter. So in that case, that hurts me. It does build me, and it does open up my eyes a lot. So that's why I said I have to be a little bit, I've learned that I'm going to be a little bit more, and I have more precautious, but also more aware of who I open up with, and, you know, to see the truly intentions, because especially when you care for someone, you try to make excuses for them, why they treat you a certain way, why they disrespect you, because, you know, you try so hard to understand why are they doing certain things, why are they acting like that, that the care, the love that you feel for that certain person, and it does not have to be your lover, it can be a friend or family, it blinds you. You know, it's so hard for you to understand that how come that person that says cares for you, and that's a friend or family or whatever it is in your life, says that cares about you or cared about you at a certain point, now at this point treats you like you're a nobody and you're nothing. So just be precautious and take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Not just physically, not just mentally, but take care of your heart. Take care of yourself first before going on and beyond for others.
Above and beyond, yeah.
Yeah, above and beyond. I'm sorry. Above and beyond for others, because it's really hard when you realize that not everybody gives or cares as much as you do. So it sucks. It sucks.
It does. But at the same time, like, for me, I'm naturally a giver, and I think we've talked about this before. I think because we had to grow up so fast. I mean, I've been taking care of kids since I was 7.
Yeah,
my little sister, and
I'm a mother, so we're mothers. So
we were
it's
mothers at a young
first
age.
instinct to care, to try to listen, to try to understand, to try
to be so nurturing. That is just who I am as a person, and some people take that the wrong way and they take advantage of it, and it's, you know, that is them. But now with myself, I've learned that for 2020, I'm gonna be a lot more
selfish.
Yes, I'm gonna be a lot more selfish, and it sounds wrong, but I'm trying to advance myself in my career, with this podcast, with a lot of things that
just grow as a person in general.
Continue to grow, but I put on hold for other people, and I've come to realize while they're progressing, they're advancing, and they're benefiting from me, what am I getting in return?
Yeah, and there's a lot of cases that you do so much for others, and you give and you sacrifice, and that person grows, and then when they're fulfilled, they're grown as a person, as an individual, you are sometimes left behind. You are sometimes left forgotten, and it doesn't matter what you did in the past.
Yeah, that, you know? Or they just they take what they need and what they want from you, and then
move on,
dispose of you as if nothing. So for me, again, I'm gonna be more selfish for myself in 2020. I know what I want for myself and what I want, where I want to grow, and I'm gonna do what I need to do to stay focused at this point. As for the friends that I have, I've literally, this year has opened my eyes to so much, and I've realized that I have a small but such a great circle and such a supportive circle, and I wouldn't want it any other way. You can have a million friends, but really at the end of the day, who is really there for you? That's what counts.
Yeah. And when you're sick, and that's this year, that's what a lot of, that's one of the biggest things I've learned, that sometimes you need that certain situation to realize who's actually there for you. So you see me hang out with just 1-2 persons, and you know why.
And it's not that like I want to be a jerk or I'm trying to, I think I'm better than you. No, it's just I'm a very cautious person, and I just don't. If you're going to be there to talk to me, then that's great. That's fine.
Socializing, I'm a very social person.
I am too.
That's that's who we are. We socialize so much, and very easy to talk to, very easy to, even though they say that she has the bitch face.
I've had that like my whole life. Kind of like whatever, I embrace it. For the ones that are brave enough to come and talk to me, they realize for themselves that I'm not. I'm not the asshole that I look like, but at the same time, hey, I am who I am. I can't hide my face. I'm not gonna.
It's funny because you have the face and I have the personality. I have
True.
a very strong personality.
That is true. That's why people take advantage of me. But with that said, 2019 has been great, but at the same time, like, it's been the most, I think, testing year I've had besides a couple years ago. But yeah, 2019, I'm just so ready to put it behind me and move on to 2020, the next decade. It's crazy to think like a whole 10 years has gone by. Like, a high school reunion has gone by. Oh gosh.
It's crazy.
Old.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize until she mentioned it. It was so crazy. Like, wait a minute, that's true.
Yeah, we only have a few days left in this decade. Yeah. So, what are you going to make of your next 10 years of the next decade? What are you going to leave behind? Because we're not here forever. So, what impact are you going to leave? And for us, starting this podcast is very great just because we get to share our stories, share other people's stories, our thoughts. We grow and we learn together.
Yeah. And we are so thankful. Can't thank enough for all the support we're getting from every one of you. For a single person that watches us, that listens to us,
That shares.
Yeah. We are very, very thankful for that. Gives us all the feedback.
Yes.
Every time an episode comes out. We are very grateful for that,
Yes, we realize through so much that we are very fortunate and we have such a great support system. And that's all you guys. Everyone who is listening and watching right now, thank you so much. And we just only look forward to 2020 and beyond, see where this goes. Obviously, you guys have seen and heard how we have grown. Like, every single time we do one of these, like, we learn so much, like, on how to record, what other equipment we need, like what is wrong and how to fix it. So,
and just like everything, slowly but we're surely growing, and the only way to go is up, guys.
Yes,
the only way to go is forward and to be more successful. And also I want to give a big thanks to Al. She is our big editor, and we love her so much. We are nothing without her.
Yes. Let me see if you can see her through here. Can you? Oh, she's
hiding.
She's She was
doesn't want to.
Dang it! I'm
sorry. I'm sick, guys. I'm drinking tea. I
got her sick right before the holidays.
Did. I thought I was a survivor.
Hey, but it's just it's just a throat issue. We'll get through it. What'd you say it was for me? It was like my seductive, raspy smoker voice. There you go. You got it too.
No, I don't. I'm not there yet. I'm not trying to be there. I'm trying to handle the situation.
I was lied to.
Yeah.
But definitely, I feel like for our friendship too, this year has like definitely tested us in so many ways.
We've grown so much too. We have grown together and learned a lot from each other, and that's what really we should be looking for. Someone that's there for us and pushes us to our limits and sees that there's no limit and pushes you forward. Yes. I can honestly say you have grown so much this year. You are nothing that I have met. You do need to work on certain things. We've talked about it, but that Winnie alert is growing.
Yes,
it's no longer. Alert. She's half of a Winnie alert now. So.
Oh my gosh.
That will be our next quote, guys. I'm thinking of doing like a t-shirt that says Winnie alert.
Yeah.
This is for real. That's 2020 for you guys. But I'm very, very proud, and I will say that. I want you to push forward, and I want you to be confident about yourself and what you're capable of, because you're capable of a lot of things. Don't let others push you around. Don't let others tell you how to think or what to do because they think it's right. Because the only person that knows what's right is yourself, because you're the one that's wearing the shoes. You're the one that's wearing the botitas, and you need to push forward and see what's more convenient for you and your son. Nothing else.
Yes. You're right, Amiga. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've grown so much because of you. Like, she's legit. You guys, I didn't even realize, like, I always thought, like, I was a very strong, independent person. And up to a point, but at the same time, I've always put some, like, other people's feelings and their needs before mine. And it screwed me over so much until I met my amiga here. She's just like, handle it.
Yeah. Even at work, I'm like, what are you doing? You're not handling the situation, woman.
Always yelling at me. Always yelling at me.
It's like, gosh.
But you have grown so much too. And honestly, like, everything that you do inspires me. Even though I will admit that you are very harsh on yourself. You're extremely harsh on yourself.
I'm the worst judge to myself.
Yes, yeah, you are. I mean, we're our own worst critics, but, like, when it comes to yourself, like, that's one thing that I think you should work on in 2020 is to realize how great you are.
Yeah.
And all the things that you have accomplished. People our age don't have half of the things that you do. And you need to see that, you need to realize that, and that you are a good mom. Because you are. Your son is a great kid. And that's all because of you. No one else. You. Yeah. You're doing that. Everything that you have, like, you just need to take a step back and see all the experiences that you've had, the things that you have now in your life, and the things that you're striving for, and realize that you did that. No one else did that. You did. So, give yourself some credit. You're a very strong woman.
Thank you. I know. Sometimes I'm very stubborn. Very stubborn. I know that.
But it helps for something too. You don't just use it to get your way, like, and throw a fit or whatever. No, you're using it in a good way too. It's like, as weird as that sounds, but yes.
I'm always constantly thinking I can do better. I'm constantly thinking I have more potential. I am so what's the word? And a lot of people take it such a wrong way, and I've said it before. I am so, when I want more, what's the word? I have it at the tip of my tongue.
Ambitious.
I'm so ambitious in every way that I feel like every day I want something new. I want something more. I want to accomplish more, you know? And it's like, that's when I push myself. And it's like, when things don't go how I think in my head they should go, and, you know, I get upset with myself because I'm like, you could have done this. You could have finished this, you know? And it's like, I'm like that in everything. I'm like that in love. I'm like that as a mother. I'm like that at work. It's like, I'm so competitive with everything that I'm just like, it drives me crazy sometimes. But yes, I do need to take a step back, and she is right. And like I said, that's my health was a wake-up call, and I need to enjoy what I have accomplished. I need to see and smell the flowers, like people say. Yes. You know, because work all the time, it can get you sick and drives you insane.
Yeah, and you saw that this year. So every time that people say, like, oh, you know, you need to stop stressing out so much, don't sweat the small things, because it's affecting your health, and you could see it. You saw it this year, you know, and it wasn't good. It was, honestly, like, I think that was the worst I've seen you.
Yeah. And I'm still working on it. I'm still working in my anxiety. You know, my anxiety is like always a fight with myself. So it's okay. You know, just.
The first step is recognizing it, though. And
and I recognize it all the time. I admit it because I see it, because I feel it. But it's just like I said, this year, it was like a huge wake-up call, because I thought it was like, I was right here with my stress level. I was right here with everything. But I was actually up here, and my body was like, you need to stop. You need to relax. You need to calm down.
Yeah, I was giving out on her.
Yeah, but thankfully now I'm better. I'm moving forward. I am deleting people that don't need my time in a way. I don't want to be cruel, because I don't hold on grudges. I just move on, and
one thing
I can't go back to that.
I've learned too that I'm going to apply a lot more is the energy that people give me, I'm going to give back. So if you're only giving me 20%, you're only going to get 20% from me. You don't like it? Well, then maybe you should look at how you treat me or others. You should really analyze yourself. Yeah. Some people don't like that. they don't like a taste of their own medicine. And it's not like I'm saying that I'm some sort of higher person that I need to give you that for you to see that. But at the same time, I'm no longer going to waste my time or energy if you're not going to give me, if you're only going to meet me halfway.
Yeah.
I'm not going to waste my time. If that's what you want, then you can do that somewhere else.
'Cause time is precious, guys.
Yes, it is.
And
it's
that's
very precious.
was something that we need to take as, because a second, it goes by a second ago. You can't get those 5 minutes back that just passed. So just take time as precious and do what you need to do to do everything that you want to do. Accomplish everything you want to do. Be the person you want to be, but for you, not for anybody else. Grow as a person, grow as an individual for yourself, because at the end of the day, you're going to be left with yourself.
Yes, and not only that, but don't let anyone tell you what you need to do with yourself and what you want. No, you know what you want. Go for it.
Yes.
Go for it. Go for it. Don't let anyone... All you need is advice. Yes, people can advise you and take that, But as far as dictating how you're going to do things and how you're going to run yourself in your life, no. You know how you want to do that. So, do it.
Yeah. So, thank you very much, guys. And thank you for all the support. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like us and share us. Don't forget to ring the bell, subscribe, and thank you for everything.
Yes. And then, before we end this, what are your goals for 2020?
What do you want to accomplish?
For you, what is
for
it
me?
Yeah.
I don't believe in resolutions. I just feel like if you want to change something for yourself, you want to become better, you should do it instantly. And I'm working on it. So what I want to accomplish in 2020 is just become a better person, become more selfish in that sense, and just grow in the podcast, grow and see where life takes me. I don't want to be a crab. I'm not trying to move back. I want to move forward. I want to push forward and be successful. And that's what I'm looking forward to in 2020. What about you?
I definitely want to grow more in the podcast. I'm looking for other career options as well that would fit in with this. Not only that, but just I'm very big on with people. Obviously, I like guest service and all, but I know that there's more out there for me. So who knows where that can take me? But I definitely will be less fearful. So I'll be a little more fearless in the sense that I'm just gonna, whatever opportunities are given to me, if I feel like they're right for me, I will take them, instead of kind of doubting myself. Especially it's gonna sound a little funny, but I love the beach, so I definitely want to make it out to the beach a little bit more. That's kind of my safe, that's my safe place, where I go and de-stress, obviously. And go to shows. I love music. Music is a very big part of my life. So this year I kind of didn't get to go to so many.
Neither. I didn't get to see them.
I know, years before. So make more time for that. A little bit more time if it's allotted. But I'd love to at least, I have at least 10 shows I'd like to go to in 2020.
Yeah.
So that's my goal. That's my goal as far as resolutions go. Yeah. No, I feel like you said, if you want it, you got to do it.
Yeah.
And you could start today. Mm-hmm. You don't have to wait till the new year.
You know what I want to accomplish in 2020, just as the podcast. I want us to be more involved in the community. I want to do things out there, get involved, so that's one of the things I'm looking for. We're going to be seeking out there and see what we can, help out and get ourselves involved. So that's one of the things that I
would love to do. Yes.
Yeah. So if you guys know anything or anyone, let us know. Don't forget to comment. And we're here.
Yeah. Comment if you want to drop an email and share your thoughts, your goals for this next coming year or even this decade.
Yeah.
Or for yourself in general.
Mm-hmm. Don't
share
forget,
with
we have
us.
Instagram. You guys can find us on Instagram, on Facebook. We have a page on Facebook. We have an Instagram,
Twitter.
a Twitter. So there's every way you guys can find us and message us and comment. We would love to hear from you. And I just want to finish this episode with this quote that I love, and I think it's perfect for this. And it says, "If I ever tell you about my past, it's never because I want you to feel sorry for me, but so you can understand why I am who I am." So, thank you for listening. This is Two Hot Beans in a Pod. And until next time.
Yeah, farewell 2019 and hello 2020. Happy New Year's,
Happy
everyone.
New Year, guys. Bye.
Bye.